Nothing like catching a good buzz in the morning. Well, the buzz of a bee farm, of course. I'm your Eagle Neighbor reporter, Alexander Huddleston. As local bee colonies embrace the changing seasons, I'm checking with local experts about the importance of calling the right people to remove a colony come swarm season. Warmer weather means the bees are buzzing, a telltale sign that swarm season is coming.
Those bees that overwintered well in their hives, they're starting to outgrow their current home. So that old queen and about 50% or so of the workforce, they'll leave that hive and they'll land on something like a branch or a fence post.
A mess that many homeowners don't want to get tangled up in.
That this is probably the safest time to observe bees because they have one intent, and that is to simply find a new home. They don't have anything to protect, so they're not going to be aggressive toward you.
I met up with beekeepers Jim McMahon and Garrett Hanna, two members of the Treasure Valley Beekeepers Club, who say it is important to make sure you contact the right people when a swarm crashes at your home.
If you dispatch one of our beekeepers to come collect one of those swarms, we won't just come collect the queen and leave immediately. We'll leave our equipment there so that all those workers have time and a chance to find their new home in the box that we leave.
And I've gone out several times following a couple of people who just go out and collect the first swarm that's there. I'll come back and there'll be several thousand bees hanging out where the queen used to be. The trouble is now they don't have a home, they don't have a queen, and they're not very happy.
The beekeepers will then take the swarm back to their apiaries to give the colony a new home. To keep their other hives safe, the keepers ask folks not to spray any bug killer on the hive before it is removed. But bees are not the only black and yellow creatures that come out this time of year.
When you have a barbecue outside, what do you get? You get wasps and yellow jackets because they're meat eaters. The bees aren't going to bother you unless you're putting on a vegetarian spread.
The keepers say that wasps and yellow jackets are not their line of work, and if you see the insects, to call an exterminator. If you have a swarm that needs to be removed, you can click the link on this story on IdahoNews6.com. I'm your Eagle Neighbor reporter, Alexander Huddleston, for Idaho News 6.